Hey everybody, this is John Lyons, and with me I have Brian Knowler.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me, Brian. Today we are at the 107 Cafe here in Chatham, and we're going to talk a little bit about an event we have coming up next Wednesday on January 29th. Brian Knowler is going to be one of our speakers and our co-host for the event. Brian, why don't you give us a little... I know.
Thrilled to be doing this with you.
Yeah, so why don't you give us a little taste of what we're going to be talking about next week?
Okay. So what we're talking about next week, there's me, myself, and 3 other speakers. Now, as it happens, we're all in the first responder field. But this is not an event just for first responders. This is an event, Rise Above PTSD, where we basically want to have a night of storytelling. It's not a clinic on PTSD.
It's not a workshop.
No, it's not a workshop. It's not a seminar. It's a night of storytelling by 4 people who have been lucky enough through support and through circumstances to bounce back from some really bad circumstances that their chosen profession has thrown at them.
You have a good story to tell too.
Yeah, it's a story that derailed my life for quite a while. In a nutshell, so I've been a police officer for 22 years. So back when I was a very new police officer, I had about 5 years on the job. I was the first one at the scene of a fatal motor vehicle collision, and as it happened, the driver who died was one of my best buddies from university. He died in the van, right in front of me, as I was getting ready to do some life-saving measures, and I never dealt with it. I put it off, and for 8 years I spiraled down, and I bubbled myself off from my family, and I buried myself in work, and later buried myself in alcohol. Hit bottom one night, and my wife told me, okay, you need to get help or get out, right? And that's how we're going to fix this. And that was my low point. That was in 2012, and since then everything has been up.
Good.
Growth, redemption, rebuilding, rebirth, however you want to put it. And that's what we want to talk about then.
And it is, the subtitle of the event is Stories of Redemption. You have a great story, as did Murray and Emily and our other speakers too that night. So it's here at the 107 Cafe. All proceeds are going to go to Rise House International, as well as the Chatham Kid Living Center. Tickets are $30. Includes some light appetizers. And there's only 100 tickets.
Yes, that's it, folks. 100 tickets. We can't guarantee tickets at the door.
In the typical Chatham fashion for planning an event.
Yeah, the usual Chatham last minute.
But I'll drop the link to get tickets below in the comments, so you can just click that and then you can buy your tickets. I'd like to thank Brent, of course, from 107 for supporting us and giving us the space. We couldn't do it without him, or you, or Emily, or Murray.
And just something to keep in mind, folks. You don't have to be impacted by a mental health issue yourself to get something out of this.
Right.
We're going to be talking about the importance of leadership and supporting people around, supporting your coworkers, supporting your family. That's what we want to leave you with that night. Is, like I said, we were put into bad circumstances, but it doesn't have to be the end of anything. And at one point I thought, okay, I'm done as a police officer, I'm done as a dad, I'm done as a husband, and you can bounce back from that. And that's where we want to go that night. And we should also mention that we're doing this on Bell Let's Talk Day.
Of course, no coincidence.
Yeah, which is obviously a very large mental health initiative, awareness initiative that Bell undertakes every January. So yeah, the date's no coincidence. And we thought we would look at it as a night of, like I said, storytelling, almost like a fireside chat.
Right.
It'll be very informal. John and I will be, asking questions of the guests and kind of bringing things out. We're not quite sure where the conversation might go. But yeah, again, it's not a seminar where you're going to be sitting in rows listening to.
There's no workbooks.
Yes, no books. We won't be showing slides of PTSD symptoms. It's going to be some storytelling, and all the speakers are local. All the speakers are people who work and live and play right here in Chatham.
Great. Thank you. And thank you, Brian, for telling your story.
My pleasure.
Tickets will be in the link to the tickets will be in the comments down below, so click that and then you can get yours. And we'll see you next Wednesday here at 107 Cafe. Take care.